Hello Libra, Sachan here, Psychic Love Coach, and this is going to be another timeless love reading for you. Whenever you come across these messages, this is when they're meant for you. To book a private reading with me, visit my website, mypsychiclovecoach.com. You can also find other ways to get in contact with me through the description box below. Also, thumbs up and like this reading if the messages resonate with you. Also, comment and subscribe to my channel. Let's go ahead and get into this, Libras. Before I start, let me just let you guys know that I have been reading a bit more intuitive lately, so the readings lately have been a bit long. I'm going to try to make yours not so long. All right. Let's go into these two cards, financial constraints and door to value. Now, what's catching my attention first is that we have card number 13 and card number 31. I'm also noticing that we have these two doors. Yes, this financial constraints card could signify that there have been financial constraints affecting your relationship. That's one of the most common things that couples fight over. Especially if you have a child with this person or if you moved in with this person, I'm feeling. I'm also feeling like with this 13 here and this 31, things are backwards, 13 and 31. But it's interesting because it's the same numbers the same way, right? Just the 3 is upside down. It's like I'm hearing things are backwards. Things could have changed in your connection. Whereas at one point, I'm feeling like I'm hearing love bank. I'm feeling like someone was depositing into your love bank, giving you love, attention, kindness that you deserve. And then that could have dried up. And perhaps with this half open closet here, it's like the door was half closed. Or like part of the relationship was done. It's like, say behind this door, I'm feeling like say behind this door, there are all these riches and jewels and things that can be put into your love bank, but these things were closed off and then you got this bareness here. And now you are closing that door, or the door is on the way to closing. I'm hearing you don't want to accept that anymore, accept this person's behavior or whatever they do. With the door to value in reverse, feeling like there was stability and then instability came, or instability. I'm feeling like you want to invest in other places. You're not so willing to put your time, energy, and effort into this situation. I feel like you did put a lot of passion into the situation. Again, especially if you had kids or you lived with this person, or you were married to this person, or you had some kind of long-term relationship. I just noticed this is number 13 too. Interesting. So it's like things are not stable. Then they're stable, not stable, stable, not stable. It's like a repeated cycle here. Some of you could have gone through relationships so there was like a makeup breakup cycle. The doors are closing here. Even when one door was open before, now things are closing. You're closing the door on this situation. I'm hearing you don't want to accept this person's behavior. Now I'm being drawn to this spread here. We do have the groom, which speaks of a husband or a partner, someone that you've had a commitment with. This could be someone you felt like was or is the love of a lifetime. This can be someone you have a child with, someone you lived with. Now, this is a general reading, so take the genders as they resonate. We also have the lady here. You may find yourself to be this groom. You may find yourself to be this lady. or vice, whatever have you with the person that you are involved with. Again, general reading. Take it as it resonates with you. We have a partner here. And it looks like this partner has been up to no good. This partner, I just noticed this and it looked like a rod to me. And the rod in the lenormand is like arguments, heated discussions, emotional, physical, mental abuse. With the narcissism card, this person was controlling. This person violated your boundaries. This person was really only focused on themselves and their needs, and this often came at your expense. This person felt entitled. I'm hearing this person felt as if it was your job to do whatever they wanted you to do. Again, I'm seeing a breakup makeup cycle. And I'm just hearing like this person just expected you to get back with them after breaking up. For those of you who that resonates with, it may not resonate with all of you. This is somebody who did what they wanted without consideration to others. And now this person is watching you. This person's watching you. They're looking at you, which makes sense because that's kind of what these people do. Stalking, hopefully not really showing up physically or anything like that. If this person is going a little too crazy, you may have to get a restraining order. I've had to get a restraining order against a narcissist who was stalking me. So I'm just saying, if it's dire like that, then take care of what you have to if you don't feel safe. Nevertheless, we have someone who could be looking at you on social media, seeing what you're up to, asking others what you've been up to, asking mutual friends. This person is just trying to find out more information about you. You could also be looking at this person as well. I do feel like this person is admiring you from afar. Now, I'm feeling like some of you can also have another option. You could have another option. Yes, some of you do have another option here. You could be in the beginning stages of a connection with someone else. So again, you could be this lady or you can be involved with this lady. In the beginning stages of moving on, in the beginning stages of moving into a new connection. You could be starting a connection with somebody who is either at afar. This can be something online. This can even be someone who's a different culture, race, or ethnicity than yourself. Getting to know someone. There may be some competition. Two people competing for you, an old person and a new person. This person and a new person for some of you. Regardless of if there's a new person or not, and this could be coming up, by the way. We are talking about, with this energy, the near future, and there is competition for someone for some of you. In general, you're going to feel like you're at an impasse with this person, like things aren't going to move forward. You've guarded yourself off. You've closed yourself off. The door to value is on its way to close, or it is closing. And I'm seeing this person trying to run back through the door. Like, no, don't leave me. Don't leave. I'll change, or I'll be better, or something. Here's some money. I'll be different, something like that. But you're like, you know what? No, I'm going to close those doors. You need space. You need to be away from this person. If you have children, you may be approaching this person in a very deliberate way, in a very cautious way, in a very skilled way. I see here that there was some happiness, there was some celebration with this person. Now, there's different things that I'm hearing here. One thing that I just heard is for some of you, leaving this person has been a victory. And you've been happier since then. For others of you, I'm hearing that there were a lot of very positive emotions when it came to this relationship, or even a desire for things to really work out, a very strong desire, and even attempts. This is a card of celebration, positive things coming in for you. Good news. You may have had some positive communication recently. This is also resonating with the sun energy. So there's a lot of happiness here. You could have also found yourself just very happy with this person. I'm being drawn back to the child, especially if you have a child with this person. Or you had, you know, a long-term relationship with this person. I feel like you went through a lot and you put a lot of things behind you and you came to a point where there was a lot of happiness. Victory, wise choices that bring public recognition and success. Promotions, awards, or scholarships. Some of you could have also been really recognized publicly in some way. For example, on social media, maybe you were posting pictures. Oh my gosh, I just gotta, oh gosh. Okay, should I say this? Some of you could have been doing porn videos with your person and uploading them. Some of not, maybe one of you, That's funny. Okay. So you could have been recognized like through social media. Maybe you were putting up a lot of pictures and people were saying, oh, how cute are they? There was a lot of positive energy with this connection. And now I see you in a place of anxiety, worries and fears, sleepless nights, thinking about the situation. I'm feeling strong emotions, crying, just everything that comes with the 9 of Swords. So I'm sorry that you're in that energy right now, but things are getting better. We have here the energy of the Devil. You could feel very emotionally invested in this situation. Some of you were in toxic, well, if you're with a narcissist or somebody with those tendencies, yes, it was a toxic relationship, a codependent relationship. A relationship where someone lacked self-love and allowed the other person to treat them in a particular way that reflected that. If that was you, now would be a good time to focus on building that so you never attract something like that again. You could have felt tied to this person, bound to this person. I'm feeling like this person kept bringing you back in. Or there was some, again, going back to this person, even though they made you unhappy. Unfounded fear, expecting the worst, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecies, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation, sleepless nights, and it's saying to refocus your thoughts. Refocus your thoughts on what it is that you want to do. The 5 of Wands can signify just that. Focusing on your goals, your priorities, and then this intent card here. I'm feeling like this person created this. Like she's an engineer and she created this. She was focusing on her goal. Intent. Focus your energy. There's amazing power in a strong intention. What do you intend for yourself? What do you intend for your relationships? What do you intend for your life? Is this what you intend, or would you like something different? It's up to you. And I'm also hearing it's up to whatever you think that you can have. It's up to whatever you think you are worth having. If you think that a challenging situation void of your needs being met is what you deserve, then you're going to attract those kinds of connections. Expecting the words, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecies, right? And if you acknowledge your power and exert your power in focusing on what you want and releasing conflict, you're going to have new beginnings and happiness, is exactly what I'm hearing. The 5 of Wands with this judgment energy in the reverse is also saying that perhaps you're someone who doesn't like conflict or didn't want to be in conflict with this person. Now you could have had no choice. However, you could have really not preferred it. Or you avoided making some kind of decision about this person for a while. You avoided seeing things as they truly were. And now you're coming out of that energy. You are seeing things as they are. You are seeing things very clearly now. And now you're able to make a decision. You've weighed the pros and the cons. You've looked at the situation. You know, that could also be where you are right now. I'm hearing. I'm also hearing Archangel Michael asking you or suggesting for you to cut cords. Do an energetic cord cutting with this person, which doesn't mean that this person won't be in your life. It just means that the negative connection and tie between you will be dissolved. One thing that you can do is you can get into a meditative state, lay down with your head slightly, you know, with your head propped up, not laying completely flat, and take some deep breaths. And then from there, ask Archangel Michael to remove any unwanted, unnecessary cords from you. And then imagine him as he comes and uses a spiritual vacuum to remove and suck out any unnecessary ties and cords. That's a technique you can use. And of course, at the end, thank Archangel Michael. You've made your judgment. You've looked at the situation, even though you were pausing to do that. And now you are coming out of conflict. You are coming out of conflict. So that's really, really positive. Conflicts with others causing by opposing opinions. So you're coming out of that. You're walking away from drama. Unless the situation is really worth your time, to stand up for yourself. So I'm feeling like you're feeling like things are not worth your time anymore. And you are walking away. With this child, ship, and lady combination here. Again, some of you could be involved in a new romance with someone at a distance, with someone who's a different culture, race, or ethnicity, even somebody online. Others of you are beginning to move on. You're in the beginning stages of moving on. You're starting to move on from this person. And that may be why the energies are a little difficult. You may be making that judgment now or making that judgment soon. Some of you, I'm feeling like, are not quite ready to make that judgment yet, because the 5 of Wands here in the reverse is a future energy. And then this on guard card is a future energy. You know what's crazy? Wait a minute. In the traditional tarot, the 5 of Wands is 5 men, and they're all fighting with wands just like this. Just like this. So you're dropping that conflict, that fighting. And we did get that energy of fighting before. You're dropping that. You're letting that go. You realize that there's other things to focus on. There are other things to focus on. Some of you are taking small steps to transform and to move forward. You could be moving out. Some of you with your child, moving out. There are new beginnings here. They may start slowly, but they are moving forward. The ship can speak of, I'm noticing these 3 spades here. And we have some challenging energy. Excuse me. This ship card suggests moving forward, moving on. The ship sailing away. So it's like there's newness once that happens. There's newness once you use your power. I'm being drawn to this power card. Once you use your power and move forward. I just heard some of you may have to come up with some kind of legal like decision over your child, like custody over the child, over your child, if you have a child with this person. Of course, not all of you do. But those of you who do have a child, I'm hearing something about that. So that may be something you're going through now or will be in the near future, something that you're thinking about. Because I'm hearing some of you just really want to split up from this person. Okay. So I'm being drawn here to this Fates card. And I'm noticing this is number 17. You can find empowerment through how you react to this situation, because with the Fates in reverse, sometimes fate can work out in a way that isn't something that we wanted. It can work out in the opposite way. We can feel like our wishes and dreams have gotten away from us, like we're trying to grasp onto them, but they are eluding us. And when that happens, things are not within our control. See, endings and changes. And when things are not in our control, the only thing that we can do is take a step back and accept. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I feel like that resonates with you so much right now, because you will be coming to a place, you are coming to a place where you will be able to accept the things you cannot change. You are having the courage and the power to change the things you can in a positive way. And you are gaining the wisdom to know the difference with this Fates in the reverse card. You know, it's not that things don't work out. It's not about that. It's about how we respond when things don't work out and when things don't unfold the way that we want them to. That's what really makes the difference there, how we respond. Because this is a fated situation, things have no choice but to turn in the positive, like the wheel, turn in the positive. I'm feeling like Spirit is really behind you. I just heard this big like gust of wind. I'm feeling like you do have a lot of spiritual support. We have here the card of power, which is saying, Libra, that you have the power to make things happen. You have the power, you have the strength, you have the fortitude. I'm also, again, feeling like Spirit is behind you. I'm also hearing that you have the power to get through this dark time. I'm hearing, be mindful of any spiritual guidance that you have, and it may drop in as though it's your own voice, but if it resonates with you and makes you feel lighter, or you feel like it's deep inside, then take that message with you and integrate it. I feel like messages will be coming to you at night, especially if you've been up late. That this is time to use your power. This is time to really use your power and stand up for yourself and be your own best friend and advocate for yourself. This person's not going to advocate for you. Stand up and be strong. I know that in the past, it looks like you didn't want to use that power. And I'm feeling like for some of you, you allowed the other person to have more power over you. And that's the energy that you get with this type of person, because that's something that drives them, having power over others. It's like before you weren't really exerting your power, or you didn't want to really stand up for this person. Now you are. And you're noticing how strong you are. Know how strong you are. You know that you have the power, you have the strength to get through this situation. And even better on the other side, because after utilizing your power, it's like after focusing your energy on what you want, moving forward with serenity and wisdom and power, two cards of power right next to each other, you are being given a beautiful new beginning from Spirit. And that's great. And it may not look like it right away, I'm feeling like, but you will see it come about, and you will be seeing your wishes, your dreams, your desires manifest right before your eyes. I'm hearing like you've done the work, like you've put in karmic lessons here, or like you'll be repaid a karmic debt here. Yes, I'm definitely feeling like you are going to be repaid a karmic debt. And that's going to bring a lot of happiness. This new beginning that you are going to experience is going to bring you so much happiness. And I'm just feeling like you're going to feel free. And I'm also feeling like this is the time when you are going to meet a soulmate. These two dolphins here. You know, dolphins mate for life. They mate and they stay together for life. A new beginning is coming and you will be finding your person. Even if this person's not in your life right now, look out for this person at a distance, at afar. Maybe this person is even younger, or there's an age difference. Maybe somebody's a student learning. You guys may even play together, have a playful energy together. But we do have these wonderful, beautiful new beginnings coming to you. And whereas things were once dark, things are going to be so bright and so beautiful. And there's going to be so much passion and joy. Cards falling. And there's going to be so much passion and so much joy. I'm feeling like I shouldn't take that card though. And I'm very happy for you. You deserve this. Look at all this really positive energy that's at the outcome of your reading. This is the last card I pulled. So you will have the happiness that you want. You're going to have to get through this little difficult time, but it's temporary. It's very temporary. Okay. I like these two. Now, I really like these cards. They're new and they give ways to cope with situations. And I feel like at this time, you know, coping strategy is very, very useful. I'm just really excited for you guys. Going from here, the 9 of Swords, to here is like a total 360. You're going to go through a total 360 soon. And focus on being happy as well. The things that make you happy. Focus your energy on the things that make you happy, on the people that make you happy. We have here a gratitude attitude, which also resonates with the 2 of Swords. It's funny because I saw that heart there and I was thinking the 2 of Hearts first. Again, I see you perhaps having difficulties making a decision, but you will. Gratitude attitude. In 5 minutes, write down what you are thankful for. Take a picture of something that brings you joy. Do this for 1 week. What do you notice? The challenge, keep this going for a month. So again, focus on being happy. Focus on being happy right now and moving to a place of happiness. Don't stay stuck in this 9 of Swords for too long. So again, take 5 minutes to write down what you are thankful for and try to do this for 1 week, which will greatly shift your energy to focus on the positive things and bring you to this place of happiness. Bring you to this place of happiness even faster. And then we have here the 3 Stooges. So you could be walking away from somebody, the 8 of Hearts here. The 3 Stooges, guilt. Guilt when we judge ourselves. Shame when others judge us. Embarrassment when we feel self-conscious about doing something against the norms. What can you do to keep your embarrassment safe from growing into guilt or shame? That is really odd. I just pulled out a card from this deck and this fell out. I don't know why that's there, but hey, I guess that's your message. Beautiful oops. When you think have made, I think there's supposed to be a you in there. When you think you have made a mistake, think of it as an opportunity to make something beautiful. If you were a comedian, how would you turn your blunder into a stand-up or skit? If you're an artist, how would you draw your mistake? So these are ways that you can cope through whatever you are going through right now with that 9 of Swords energy. All right, so your final message, Libra, your final message, Libra. And please thumbs up and like this reading if the messages resonate, if you enjoy this reading. Comment and subscribe. Libra, your final message, your postcard from Spirit is uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this. Try something new. Do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. And what I'm also hearing is you don't have to go into things too fast. You can take baby steps towards moving forward in this new direction, which is what we talked about. You'll be so glad you did because the treasure will appear. Exactly, right? These new beginnings, the treasure will appear. Your wishes and dreams will appear. This is totally like a confirmation. I love it. We're so proud of you for being brave, for utilizing your power, All right, Libras, these are the messages that I have for you. Thumbs up and like this reading if you enjoyed it. Also, comment and subscribe to my channel. To book a private reading with me, visit my website, mypsychiclovecoach.com. You can also check out your other readings, your sun, moon, rising, your Venus, as well as the sign that rules your 7th house. I'm sending you so much love and so much light, and I cannot wait to see you here again soon. Bye, Libras.